What's something people don't know about the liberation of Panay? We often hear about the grand battles of World War II, the major turning points that fill history books. But here, on this island, a different kind of story unfolded. A story not just of armies, but of an entire people. It wasn't just a battle, it was a community rising. Before the American forces even returned, the spirit of resistance was already deeply rooted here. For 3 long years under occupation, the flame of freedom was kept alive, not by a distant promise, but by the daily courage of its own people. Am I the only one that didn't know the full extent of this homegrown heroism? That long before the final push, a civil government was already operating in the mountains, a testament to the Panayanos' refusal to be conquered? I wonder how close freedom felt that day, not as a gift from afar, but as something earned through their own sweat, sacrifice, and unwavering resolve. On March 18, 1945, the tide officially turned. The U.S. 40th Infantry Division landed on the shores of Tigbawan, expecting heavy resistance. They found something else entirely. They were met by allies. Because for years, Filipino guerrillas, under the leadership of Colonel Macario Peralta Jr., had been fighting a shadow war. They had gathered intelligence, sabotaged enemy operations, and crucially, had already confined the occupying forces to Iloilo City. They had paved the way for liberation, and behind them, ordinary Panayanos stood as the backbone of the resistance. They were the farmers who shared their meager harvests, the doctors and nurses who tended to the wounded in secret, the teachers who kept the children's hope alive. They were the intelligence network, the supply line, the silent, unyielding force that refused to break. Celebrating the liberation of Panay, therefore, honors those brave souls. It's a recognition of this unique collaboration, a powerful alliance of trained soldiers, seasoned guerrilla fighters, and determined civilians who risked everything for a shared vision of freedom. And it honors the profound resilience of families who, amidst the chaos, began to rebuild. Before the last shots were even fired, they were already clearing rubble, planting new crops, and piecing their lives back together from the wreckage of war. It's a day to remember tactics and timelines, the strategic landing, the swift advance, the liberation of Iloilo City just 2 days later. These facts are the skeleton of our history, but more importantly, it is a day to remember the people who give that history its heart. We remember the fathers who, instead of surrendering to despair, taught their children how to be brave in the face of uncertainty, who chose hope over fear. We remember the mothers who stretched dwindling food supplies to feed not only their own family, but also the fighters hiding in the hills, who chose hope over fear. We remember the neighbors who shared information at great personal risk, who looked out for one another when the world was falling apart, who chose hope over fear. We mark this holiday to pass that memory forward, ensuring that younger generations understand that liberty wasn't a distant event, but a local achievement, paid for in courage. So today we pause. We quiet our busy lives to reflect on the price of the peace we now enjoy. We lay wreaths, not as an empty ritual, but as a tangible thank you. Each flower represents a life, a story, a sacrifice made for the future, and we tell the stories aloud so the lessons stick. We speak the names of heroes, both known and unknown, ensuring their legacy is not lost to the silence of the past. We do this because unity matters, courage matters, and remembrance matters. Honor the brave, the soldier, the guerrilla, the civilian. Remember the cost, the years of hardship, the lives lost, the homes destroyed. And through this remembrance, we keep freedom's promise alive for generations to come. This is Glenn's project. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share so that others could also watch, and finally hit that notification button for more videos like this. Stay with me, and I will take on the current happenings within our motherland, the Philippines. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.